Emma scanned the scene, her camera strap resting on her shoulder as she prepared to capture another family's happy moment. The parents and their son stood in a perfect line, their golden retriever sitting obediently at their feet. The setting sun cast a warm glow, adding a magical touch to the scene. "All right, a couple more shots. Lean in closer, Mom and Dad. Boys, hold still for a second. Perfect." She quickly snapped pictures, her heart warmed by the family's joy. But as Emma reviewed the photos, her expression shifted. Her smile faded as she stared at the camera screen, her breath catching. Emma's hand trembled as she zoomed in on an image, her face pale. The family noticed her sudden unease. "Is everything all right?" Emma forced a smile, her voice wavering. "Yes, just making sure the lighting is right. One more second." But it wasn't the lighting she was focused on. Her eyes remained glued to the screen as her heart pounded. There was something impossible. Could it be? Emma hesitantly approached the family, her voice trembling. "Excuse me, this might sound strange, but how old is your youngest?" The mother smiled warmly. "He's 3 years old." Emma's heart raced. The coincidence was too strong to ignore. He's adorable, truly handsome." "Thank you, he's perfect, the best choice we ever made." Emma's breath hitched. What do you mean by that?" "We adopted him when he was a year old. We couldn't leave him behind." Emma's hand gripped her camera tightly, her palms sweaty. Her voice faltered. "If you don't mind me asking, which orphanage?" The mother replied kindly but cautiously. "St. Anne's Children's Home, just outside the city." Emma's mind raced. She knew that orphanage well. She had visited it many times, searching for her lost son. She had never found any leads there. Until now. Emma's voice cracked as she asked another question. "Your son? Does he have a birthmark on his hand?" The mother's face shifted in surprise. Emma inhaled deeply, her emotions threatening to overwhelm her. "I lost my son 3 years ago. He was stolen from the hospital shortly after birth. All I remember is the birthmark on his arm. It's identical to your son's." The parents exchanged stunned glances, their expressions a mix of shock and confusion. "Are you saying—" Emma nodded, tears streaming down her face. "I think he might be my son." Scenes of Emma's past flashed in her mind, her holding her newborn, the hospital chaos, and her desperate search. 3 years ago, her newborn son had been stolen from the hospital. Despite relentless searching, he was never found. But now, a glimmer of hope had appeared. A montage followed of Emma and the Smiths working together, gathering DNA samples and waiting anxiously for results. The days that followed were filled with anxiety. Could this truly be her son, or was it just a cruel coincidence? Finally, the DNA results arrived. The truth was undeniable. Emma collapsed into tears of joy as she read the results. It was her son. Emma's search was over. The Smiths and Emma sat together, their emotions raw but filled with understanding. "We've cherished him as our own, but if you're his mother, you've given him love and care. I'll always be grateful. I don't want to take him away. I just want to be part of his life." In a touching reunion organized by the Smiths, Emma held her son, tears streaming as she traced the birthmark on his hand. What began as a routine photo shoot turned into a miracle. Emma's journey with her son and the Smiths was just beginning, united by love and understanding. Emma's flashbacks included vivid details, her memories as a new mother, her newborn's cries, the nurses taking the baby away, and her waking up to chaos in the hospital. The emotional turmoil was portrayed with scenes of her searching tirelessly in orphanages, recalling the birthmark every time she saw a child. Her longing and resilience were interwoven into the narrative, creating a profound emotional connection. Details of the Smiths' compassion were added, showing how they cared for the child and how Emma's gratitude strengthened their bond. The final scenes emphasized a collaborative and hopeful future for the reunited family. What an incredible turn of events! A moment that started with a simple photo shoot became a life-changing miracle for Emma and her son. It's a story of hope, resilience, and the power of love that connects us all. Have you ever experienced an unexpected moment that changed your life forever? Let us know in the comments below. And if this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my Tears for more heartfelt stories. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care!